Can you explain in your own terms, but in simple terms, why you call cyber artificial intelligence, and why actually do you think it will be smarter than a lot of the existing computers in the world? What's going to make it smarter?
Actually, we don't say that it's artificial intelligence. We emphasize that it is superintelligence. And I will explain there is a framework of thinking on the artificial intelligence. We have kind of three types of artificial intelligence. Is a narrow, particular like neural network, which can recognize some videos and classify data, etc. And we have like general type of intelligence, which can solve any tasks which human can solve. We have such concept of superintelligence, which theory is intelligence of a different scale, which can be smarter than all humans, for example, or like part of human. And focus of media and right now focus of different communities are on general artificial intelligence, and everyone want to replicate the brain, how the brain works. And still nobody understand how it works, but recent research shows that different functions almost there. Right? It's kind of doable in like following years to replicate the brain. But nobody thinking right now about how to create something that order of magnitude smarter. There is a guy, Nick Bostrom, who is a guy behind simulation argument, and he is a professor of computer science fiction. And he actually created this concept of superintelligence and wrote a book. When we start to dig into that, we read it and realize that it's actually good direction to think is to how to harness the power of collective intelligence. And according to this guy, this is one of the paths the humanity can take to have a kind of intelligence which is an order of magnitude smarter than like any particular brain. So we started from there, and maybe Valery want to add something.
I think there in 2021, it's already mainstream that blockchains, it's a new life forms that live in new cyberspace that started to be more and more organized, started to be more and more structurized since that humanity developed web. And this one in mainstream, there is one missing thing that's not already in mainstream. It's about consensus computers. Consensus computers, as we know them, we can connect these terms together and think that, for example, Ethereum is consensus computers that acts as backbone for the global whole planet economy. And easy to describe what we are building, that we are building brain superintelligence for the global intelligence. So it's a consensus computer for global intelligence. And as we started to realize that it's not simply a search engine, but it will be a little bit more after we will launch that computer. We started to understand what will happen. And this gave us some interesting ideas that light us new road to building this superintelligence. And we bring some new concepts in consensus computer design, such as concept of resources of the computer. For example, in our system, you need one resource for your bandwidth, for creating something, to bring data, information, your intelligence to the global intelligence. A second resource gives you power to measure your intelligence competing to another one. And as I remember, in 2019, we was the first launch computer with GPU, with a program that run on the GPUs in consensus around all nodes in the network. And then we realized that it's most powerful hardware that can create such powerful things that absolutely magic, competing to other systems. And now we have not only algorithm that allow to put ranks to particles onto the knowledge graph, but also we add measure of the superintelligence that is negative entropy of the whole system. It's a negative entropy that creates from more structure, more organization itself into this graph. And this measure will grow, and we will have this moment, hello world, that will begin soon. And we will perfectly understand when it will be.